So, to discuss whether Zappos' approach to human resources is more like the Theory X or Theory Y by McGregor, and also explain which one of the four systems it follows, I first want to explain what these theories and what the four system is. So, the first one is Theory X. Theory X is explained by McGregor as outdated, old, and based on coercion of employees. This type of system enforces authority but is not successful because employees are no longer as dependent on their managers or the higher management in the company as they once were. A few points made by McGregor to better describe the beliefs of Theory X is that one, a normal human being has a negative attitude towards work and will avoid it at all costs possible. Um, the second one is due to this, people feel like their employees have to be controlled and told exactly what to do and threatened with consequences if they don't do exactly what they're told. It also believes that human beings just naturally don't want responsibility. They lack ambition, and all they're after is security. This theory also doesn't allow the employers to see the full potential of their employees. It doesn't give them anything to be proud of or work for. They don't allow their employees to give their ideas or communicate very much with the higher management. It's mostly just higher management communicating with themselves, which in turn causes the lower level employees to not trust the higher management as much. Um, Theory Y's beliefs are basically the complete opposite of Theory X. Theory Y beliefs is that punishment and control are not the only way to get effort out of an employee. If the employees are committed to doing their job and are proud of what they're doing and want to reach a goal, they will do what they're supposed to on their own. This Theory Y also believes that average people do want responsibility and want and seek to move up in the company, so they do seek more responsibility. Theory Y also wants their employees to be basically the best versions of themselves. They want them to reach their own personal goals and to be involved in reaching the goals as a company. The four systems, which were created by Rensis Likert, I think that's how you pronounce his name, there's four different systems. The first one is exploitative authoritative, which is where the employers motivate by fear. There's no communication with the hierarchy and the lower employees, and their productivity is poor. The second one is benevolent authoritative. This is where the employees are motivated by both rewards and threats. There's little communication. It's mostly from the higher management to the lower, not very much from lower to higher. And this produces fair productivity. The second one is consultative. This relies mostly on awards, and there's low levels of communication, both high to low, low to high management. And this produces good productivity. And then there's participative, which is proved to be the most successful, which relies on awards or rewards. There's a high level of communication between the hierarchy and the lower employees, and this produces excellent productivity. So within Zappos, the first thing that made me realize that it follows Theory Y is that the speaker said that they've always paid a lot of attention to company culture. So their main goal is customer service and for the customer to be happy. He even stated that their employees all have a close, or they encourage their employees to have a close relationship with their customers. For example, when he said usually most companies limit their phone time, so they want the employees to be on the phone the minimal amount of minutes to get the customer's question answered. Well, with Zappos, he says that they don't pay attention to the time that employees are on the phone with their customers. They just want their customers to receive the best customer service. So they allow their employees to be the best employees they can by allowing them to do whatever they feel is needed to satisfy their customers. they want customers to be able to reach their employees directly. So he even said the first thing that you see on the website is the phone number. With normal companies, other companies, you have to search for the phone number because they would rather you communicate indirectly with them by just reporting a problem and getting an email maybe a week later, or chatting with them rather than being more personal and being able to call. So Zappos really allows their employees to give great customer service. They pride themselves on that, so I think they really instill that in their employees. They go through a training process, and they give their employees the same goals that they have. So the whole company, their main goal is to provide great customer service, which follows with Theory Y and also follows with the participative um, system, which employees can give their ideas and their input on what they think would create good customer service. There's a lot of communications, and they are rewarded from this.